Top 5 mistakes I see in snooker. Mistake number 1 is not having a pre-shot routine. So what you want to be doing on your pre-shot routine is when you come around to take your next shot, you want to just stop and stand on the line of the shot just for a couple of seconds to visualize the line of the full shot. So I've come around here, I've stood here, right on the line of the shot that I've chose, and just try and walk in and follow that line. So I've already picked that out before I play the shot. Keep your head nice and still. That way you're going to be a lot more consistent choosing the line of the shot, so we're not getting down and moving all over the place, which is a bad habit to have. Mistake number 2, not keeping your head down in the shot. So what you should be doing in your shot really is trying to keep your head down, as we got told when we were younger, till the ball's in the pocket. So I've done my pre-shot routine, I've walked into the line and I've hit the shot and I've kept my head right down till the ball's in the pocket, and I feel that way I've like completed my shot. I've kept the head nice and still, I've gone through the ball properly, and it feels a lot better. Mistake number 3, hitting the ball too hard. So this kind of shot, we don't need to be hitting very hard at all. I know people like hitting the ball quite firm and hearing it hit the back of the pocket, which is quite nice to hear, but really we just want to be trying to keep nice tight control of the cue ball. So on this shot here, I could just play a little roll through shot for the blue, or I'm just going to play like a bit of a stun shot across for the blue here. But basically just nice control, not much pace, because I don't want the cue ball going very far. And if we play it that way, really that's going to improve your snooker in general, because it's a lot better position and going to make the break building a lot easier. So a lot of people think that they need to hit shots hard, especially when they're trying to screw back. So I think when they come around the shot straight away, they're a bit worried about the ball coming back, and they think that they have to play with a lot of power. So I see a lot of people sort of trying to hit low on the cue ball, but when they've hit it so hard, they haven't really been very accurate and the ball hasn't screwed back at all. So when you're screwing back, it's really not about power, it's all about like technique and timing. So the main thing is, while we screw back, we need to be hitting low on the cue ball, and with technique needs to be in a good place to do that properly. So obviously the way I would do it would just be to lower my bridge hand so that the tip goes to the bottom of the cue ball, and then I would have a nice smooth backswing and make sure I follow through the bottom of the cue ball, and it should start spinning back. And you can see there, I haven't hit the shot that hard and I'm able to get a lot of spin. Mistake number 4, aiming for the wrong part of the pocket. So when people are potting around the black spot and even the reds into the corner pockets, they're aiming for what they believe is like the middle of the pocket. But if you look at the black here, it's actually in the middle of the pocket, but from the black spot angle, it's actually a lot more towards what we call the far jaw. So basically when I was younger, I used to practice this a lot, where I would try and get the line of the pot more towards that far jaw, and it just makes the shot a lot higher percentage and giving you a lot more chance of the ball going in. A lot of people are aiming too close to what they think is the middle of the pocket, and it's actually really close that near jaw, so they start missing a lot of blacks. So if you do this, your percentages should go up. So when you are playing the blacks off the spot, you just want to be careful, because like I say, if you aim for what you see as the middle of the pocket from this angle, you are really close to that near jaw, which is just making the percentages a bit lower. So it's quite easy to get down on these shots, think your middle of the pocket, and just catch the near jaw. So really what you want to be doing on the blacks is, like I say, aiming for a little bit more what we call the far jaw, so the right jaw in this case. That way, just if we're not quite perfectly on line, the black's still got a chance of going in, especially if you don't hit it too hard. So like I say, I practiced this a lot when I was younger, and I would just basically hate hitting that near jaw, because I felt like I wasn't giving the black any chance of going in. So I'm trying to keep my line a little bit of the far jaw. You can see there, it still goes in cleanly. Mistake number 5. Getting stuck on the cushion. So when I'm watching a lot of people who I coach doing the break building around the black spot, a lot of times they're in a position like this on a high black, and they say like a lot of time the cue ball come off the bottom cushion and end up next to this side cushion, so they're not in a good position for the next red. So basically what they're doing is they're sort of playing a normal stun shot, which is, most people would say, is below center. But the problem with that is as soon as it hits the black, the white ball is going to be coming too far back to the bottom cushion, and then basically it can only go one way. It's going to start coming back towards this side cushion again, so we're just going further away from the reds. So basically all we need to try and do is, if you imagine where your tip would be for that normal stun shot, we just want to go a bit higher than that. It's almost starting to play more of like a stun run through shot, so but you still want to treat it and play it like a stun shot, so hit it nice and positive. So I'm just going to pick me line out on the black and a little bit higher than a normal stun shot. Like I say, a nice pace. So you see there I've hit a bit higher, so it's come off the cushion a bit straighter and then straight up for the reds. It hasn't started coming back towards this side cushion really. I can get my hand on the table for the next shot, makes the pot a lot easier, and then get in position back on the black. So avoid these 5 common mistakes if you can to improve your game, and please leave a comment below what you'd like to see in future videos, and make sure you subscribe to the channel to see what's coming up in the next few weeks.